Hello everyone, welcome to NFT Wonder. My name is Valentin and I am very happy to be here today. Look at the NFT projects coming out, discussed online nowadays. Hype, Twitter, content creators, PFP projects. Bored Apes, Mutant Apes, CryptoPunks, CryptoToads, Galactic Apes, Doodles, Amphers, World of Women, Invisible Friends, Kaiju Kings, Wonderpal, Toons, Creature World, Cyber Kings, Deepies, Tubby Cats, Hate Prime, Gutter Dogs, Flufs, Boss Beauties, Smilesverse, Subducks, Sneaky Vampire Syndicate, Tasty Bones, Kevin Punk's Meta Hero, CryptoPunks, and so on and so on and so on. Oh, that was fun. I am doing this channel because I want to start a discussion about utility and innovation. And in my mind, there is no better way to start doing that than to reference the ASM Artificial Intelligence and the Thingy project from FLUFWORLD. So this is the FLUFWORLD website. This is a project that collaborates with several other projects. As Brooks said best on his AMA of 24th of February, they talk about the projects and innovation in New Zealand and how they came to develop under the same signature. Let's give it a listen.
Even when Aaron's not here, we can talk about how smart this guy is. 5 years ago, he started to build a diverse ecosystem of blockchain folks. I'll get these numbers a little fudged, I'll get them wrong, but he had a bit of an insight. He realized that everyone working on blockchain technologies is using the same base layer of technology and then applying functionality above it. So he found like a bunch, like 10 plus New Zealand companies that were working on this and said, guys, work on the base layer together and then add your layers of functionality on top. And they were payments, identity, wallets, messaging, logistics. And so they're all in different areas and the logic worked out. 1 + 1 = 4. You know, you're able to build way more functionality and make their money go way further.
So that is amazing. And the idea of creating a project that revolves around this core, this non-fungible labs, and everyone is contributing with their own ideas to it, this is great, and this is why I'm very bullish on this project. I will be going into more details in the next videos about FLUFWORLD projects and altered state machine and some of the things that they have planned and are planning and the rumors around it. The community is fervent and I for one love that. You can see it and you can feel it. You just have to go onto Discord or Twitter and check out what people are saying and ask a question or just hang out. At the moment, everyone is expecting and waiting for the ASTO drop, the ASTO token, which is the utility token of the ASM ecosystem. So ASM brains are being very hyped. Price has been rising a lot in the last couple of days, and I do believe the ASM brain project to be an amazing project. And I will be planning on doing another video very soon, specifically focusing on them. But since they are already getting a lot of hype, it is my intention to talk about another project which also has an ASM brain inside of it, or an ASM AI, should I say, and it's not yet being talked about.
All Hallows Eve of the year of 2021, the summoning occurred. From the depths of FLUFWORLD's vast networks of mycelium crawl 10,000 thingies, fluffy, spider-like creatures, packing untold surprises. Programmatically generated, each thingy is a Metaverse-ready 3D avatar. Yours to collect, trade, and share. But they aren't just furry faces. Each thingy is an ASM AI integrated artist capable of producing its own NFT art. The mystery of thingies doesn't stop at their creative flair. Each thingy has a unique backpack, the contents of which
have yet to be revealed. Legend has it that these creatures are as old as the great tree itself, scurrying through Fluff World for millennia, throughout our networks of precious mycelium, weaving untold magic in their stride. So we have a few references here, which is old as the great tree itself, and networks of precious mycelium. And this is, I think, one of the most important points. Then we have a reference of weaving untold magic in their stride, entirely original. These have been AI generated from a database of thousands of abstract artworks. Each thingy is a living, scurrying, breathing piece of individual art. They are companions and they are voracious purveyors and producers of art, having been witness scavenging, building and creating their own mycelium-inspired masterpieces. I'm going to play you an ASM AMA to give you a little bit of the background of how they were created. Let's take a listen.
There's a really interesting relationship with how that evolved, because the thingies are AI generated, and then the AI generated its own brain, and then that brain generates art, which is like a really cool sort of sequence of events to happen. So AI thingies, being that they generate their own the AI generates themselves and then generates their brain, which generates more art, is actually a really cool connection.
Yippee-ki-yay, Emperor! So an AI generated the thingy, and the thingy generated its own brain, and this brain is going to generate art. This is mind-blowing. This is why this project is great. Not only fluff and not only non-fungible labs and the altered state machine, but also these apparently smaller collections like Party Bears and the Thingies. So number one, we are waiting a big announcement from Brooke. Number two, unsummoned thingies reverted back inside their mycelium holes and will not come back anytime soon, leaving the total cap on thingies at the 9,580 mark. And that's for, at the time of shooting, of filming, 3,055 unique holders or unique wallets. Number three, ASM is creating and developing the artificial intelligence inside the thingies. The thingies will be AI artists and we can use them to create art with. Number five, thingies are intimately connected to the Flufs and their world and can inhabit the burrows and might need them to create art. Number six, the mycelium. We have this Twitter thread. This is a great thread, so check it out. Resistance. There's a big announcement regarding Thingies next week. Thingies are fluff companions and artists with ASM AI brain. They can create generative art and mine mycelium inside the burrow. Also, there is something inside their backpacks. Another tweet from King Anish. Anish, I think he is one of the moderators on Discord and has also produced a couple of videos. He also posted a couple of days ago, Alpha Unrevealed, unclaimed thingies are gone, are vanished, and Alpha is unrevealed, though teased. Thingies create NFTs using ASM AI brains, not just 2D, but 3D and things. We see this reference to mycelium quite often. On the Medium post and website, I checked out the lore and there is a bit more insight. So we have networks of precious mycelium, mycelium-inspired masterpieces on the Medium article, and we will be going into the lore and checking it out. So the most precious substance in the metaverse is the mycelium spore. Mycelium extends life. Mycelium expands consciousness. Mycelium is vital to travel through the underground. I believe it is the mycelium which has mutated our kind over the ages, allowing us to achieve such a high level of intelligence while still retaining such a strong connection to the natural world. But there's more. If properly applied, I believe we can use the mycelium spore to fold space. That is, travel to any part of the metaverse without moving. Very importantly, it only exists in one place in the entire metaverse. A place we have held sacred for generations. So maybe this is a reference to the island where the Fluff world is located, and maybe around the trees. So this is the reason why it has to be mined, created, generated around the great old tree. We will have to see. So the questions arise, do they consume mycelium to live or to generate art? So what if Thingies have to consume mycelium or mushrooms in order to be able to create? And if they create, they will be able to produce more mycelium. And what can they create? It is, of course, art that they can create. So if they are AIs, they can learn, they can evolve. So do we use mycelium to train them and train their brains? Let us very shortly use a very practical example. We have concerts every day, all the time around the world. These have merchandise and marketing needs. They need to produce posters and flyers and stickers, memes, general content for their Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook feeds. So what if you train your AI in design production? You feed it thousands of images of posters and flyers, teach it to create combinations of shapes and colors, composition, text distribution, and then tell it to create a poster with an image, remove the background, and add some color. You could make an instant generator of content. To me, this is mind-blowing. It's amazing. What other partnerships could there be for Thingies in line? Could it be something like 10KTF is doing with Gucci and other, creating clothes and brands, creating shoes or whatever other t-shirts? Or is there a music label lined up to create covers, or video producers to create abstract visuals that you can export, connect to Resolume, and fire away on live performances? Maybe you could even connect your thingy directly to Resolume and have it create live visuals on the spot. This is incredible, incredible stuff here. For all of these possibilities, I think that this project is amazing. It has a kind of a steep price of entry for someone who is just arriving in this space, but for myself, it is well worth it. Full disclosure, I am invested in Thingies. For extra information and to see how non-fungible labs and the Fluff World, Altered State Machine, and partners are creating the Metaverse, check out their link for the Metaverse Manifesto and contribute with your thoughts on their website. There is a Fluff World South by Southwest link where you can check out the manifesto, sign the pledge, and also watch the programming in there. That's the true alpha. Those amazing people, amazing projects, discussing where it's all going to go next. That is the true alpha. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being there on the other side. Videos, let me know down below on the comments what you think that I should be analyzing next. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.